Hi, my name is Nikki Coward. I'm the proud president of Cy-Fair AFT Union, and we proudly support and endorse all four CFISD.
Hi, I'm Frances Ramirez Romero, candidate running in position 4, and I support public education. Early voting begins October 23rd, so have your voting plan in place.
Good morning, Frances. Thank you so much for making the time to swing by our union office and talk with us today about your campaign run thus far. And quite frankly, we're so excited that you're one of us, that you are the only candidate that's running that has actually been a Cy-Fair ISD educator, a teacher in the classroom. So thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate this opportunity to be able to answer questions and give that perspective of the teacher that I lived.
Absolutely. In a recent survey, we send out union surveys, sometimes just our union members, but we did share one with all Cy-Fair ISD employees. 75% raised morale as an issue right now. I'm sure you're hearing that on the campaign trail.
Yes.
As a trustee, what would you propose to improve employee morale?
Well, first off, I would definitely say, and what I hear a lot on the campaign trail is that our teachers feel like they are not heard. And I believe that our teachers need to feel validated in their concerns and what's going on in their profession, whether it's issues in discipline issues in the classroom, and they feel like that they're not getting enough support there. It could be a plethora of things that's weighing on them. And I think just listening to their concerns and actually following through. And I believe in my experience as a teacher, we had some discipline issues at the time at our campus. And what we did was we formed a committee of our teachers, and discipline committee came up with several different options that we could exercise in our classrooms to help one another. And so things improved from that point on, but we were able to put our heads together, own part of the solutions that we needed to put in place for that specific problem. But that only happened because the administrator who was the leader of our campus was open to putting a committee together in order for us to come up with some good solutions.
Thank you for saying that, because in a district this size, we know that each work site, each campus does have a different culture and sometimes a different vibe. So I love to hear you say the collaboration, of course, with administrators and all employees. Employees are also very concerned about our district attracting and maintaining quality educators. As a trustee, how would you address the educator turnover?
Well, I will say on the campaign trail, we have been communicating forming a teacher task force in Cy-Fair ISD. One was actually formed on the state level. Hearings happened. A report was written, and nothing was done. There was no legislation to back up some of the concerns that our teachers have. So our proposal is, let's do that on the local level here in Cy-Fair ISD. Let's let them be part of the solution. We need to hear what those specific concerns are and address solutions together collaboratively. I feel like when those involved are going through these difficulties, if they can have part ownership to the solutions, then everyone, I feel, walks away a lot happier and feeling that, okay, this could work and we can all try this.
That is a perfect segue to our last and final question. As the proud president of the Educators Union here in Cy-Fair, I'm also a Cy-Fair ISD graduate, and like you, chose to raise my family here and have all 4 of my boys going to Cy-Fair schools. The last question is, what do you feel is the most important thing we can do to keep Cy-Fair ISD a destination district?
I would first say addressing the needs of all of our employees. It takes not just our fascinating teachers, but it takes our bus drivers, our cafeteria workers, our custodians, everyone in that building, and even those that are working behind the scenes, providing, dropping off food to our campuses, all of our employees, addressing their needs and making sure that we are doing everything possible to ensure that they have job satisfaction. That is first and foremost. And then the second thing I will add in order to keep CFISD a destination district is making sure that our curriculum is moving forward in a future ready direction so that our students are receiving an education that will prepare them for the next 10 years, next 20 years, the next 30 years of their lives. The future is always dictating what we need to be teaching. And so that's the direction that Sci-Fair needs to continue to go in, and that will ensure that our students are prepared for whether it be college, ready to start their career right out of high school, or join our military.
Thank you so much. I couldn't agree with you more. I always say the most important ingredient in this district is all of our employees who, quite frankly, it's a calling. We feel are all servant leaders. And seeing you so much on the campaign trail, Francis, I have to say, I knew this about you even before, but you are such a servant leader. And we would just implore everyone to get ready for early vote. It's less than a week away, and have your plan on where you're going and who you're taking with you. So thank you so much. We'll see you out there.
Great. Thank you.